Hallelujah. And I'm hands free. Okay. First of all, get into the hair. Y'all see me. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait till 1:30, like I stay doing. And then I'm gonna start talking. Cause I had to fix that live. I didn't like the way I titled that or nothing. I started off bad. I had to fix that. And I just got my oinkers done. I got my left feet done. So I'm in a good mood. Let's talk. Let me drop some gems on y'all real quick. Let's share some stories and let me really talk to y'all. I'm gonna wait till 1:30. Hello. How you doing? Hello. When 1:30 start, I'm gonna start talking my shit. First and foremost, how y'all doing today? This is my first time recording a live with my phone standing up and not turned to the side. I guess landscape and instead of in portrait. So this is mad weird, but we're still gonna move forward. So right now I'm in New York. I'm due to fly out in 2 days, and I haven't recorded much, but I just want to really just sit down and really talk to y'all and really just kind of, just have a regular talk. I really enjoy lives, and I'm like, damn, I ain't get on live in like mad long. So let me just get on live real quick, drop a little video. I still will drop a video. I'm gonna record it tomorrow, but everything has just been so hectic, so don't think I forgot. I did. Really what I just wanted to talk about is, like, honestly, a lot has been happening, and it's been a lot of good things that have been happening. Like, y'all know how my life be chaotic and shit, and I be going through mad stuff, like, and I finally feel like I'm getting it right this time. Like, through mad trial and error, I'm finally getting it right. So, like, I really just purged my circle, and, like, I just noticed that as soon as I purged my circle, I felt like I see the blessings just pouring in. Like, it's crazy. And honestly, I have mad fake friends around me. I have mad people who secretly hated me. Disregard all of the horns and all that, because I'm dead sitting outside in the middle of Brooklyn. Like, so if you see people walking past, all that, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. I'm doing what I need to do for y'all. So I dead purged my circle. I had mad people that was fake, acting like they was cool with me, fake acting like they love me and stuff, and they dead hated me, bro. Like, that shit was really, like, eye-opening. Not saying that I didn't see the signs, but I didn't want to believe it. So now I had to, like, smack myself out of this denial that I was going through, and had to really just be like, yo, these people don't fuck with you. Remove them out of your life. Distance yourself. You don't have to cuss them out. You don't have to do nothing. Just literally just remove yourself and, like, stop giving them access. Revoke all type of access that they have to you and your life and your business. And I seen that these fake friends that I was having, all them people, they were showing themselves to me. They were revealing themselves to me. They were getting very mad. They was acting crazy. They was calling me names, telling me that I'm this, that, and the third. Like, when in all reality, I was not really the problem. Well, I was the problem because I was allowing people to come in my life and do as they please without putting my foot down, and constantly in this denial thing where I was giving people the benefit of the doubt for no reason when they were clearly showing me who they were. But I thought that something was wrong with me. Like, maybe I'm not a good enough person. Like, I started beating myself up. But in all reality, these people slick hated me regardless of what I did. So when I removed them, like, they were showing their ass. And it's like, it's just funny. Like, I'm like, wow. So when I finally listen to myself and get out of my head and stop trying to convince myself, oh yeah, this person's a good person, you know, you gotta get people. Nah. When I felt that you was moving funny and I removed you out of my life and you showed me why I'm so happy I did, I don't regret the decision at all. So it's like, now after I did that, mad blessings have just been coming to me left and right. It's like I was sitting in my whole circle was full of mad snakes, yo. I can't even stress this enough. I was dealing with people that I don't know. And one thing about what's being done in the dark, it will always, always, always come to the light. So it's just like, y'all, I'm in a better headspace right now. Thank you. I'm in a very, very good headspace. I'm about to go on my trip. I definitely had to take some time to really just step back and think about what I wanted to do and how I wanted to carry out myself. And I feel like my thought process now is much more clear because I don't have all this negativity. Like, I'm a sponge. I absorb everything that's around me. If you're negative as fuck around me, it's going to affect me. So now that I just am surrounded by positive friends and positive people and positive loved ones, like, I'm just doing so well. And I'm really when I go to Jamaica, yo, like when I go to Jamaica in 2 days, it's really over. I'm about to be so lit. And this is the first time where I'm not stressing on a trip. I'm taking a vacation and I'm actually celebrating all the good things that have been coming to me. And a lot of the stuff that has just been happening, I have to really take accountability for. I cannot stress this enough. A lot of the shit that was happening to me, I was allowing people to walk all over me. I was mad scared to walk away from people because of my own personal issues. And I was trying to create a family, and I was so mad that everybody wasn't showing me the same loyalty that I was giving out. I was so mad about that. And I was like, why do I have to expect less from people? Why do I have to no, at the end of the day, I just realized, like, I do deserve the same loyalty back, but I can't try to force that out of somebody. If somebody doesn't want to show me that they're loyal to me, if somebody doesn't want to reciprocate, it's all about reciprocity with me. If you don't want to reciprocate that shit, then I'm just going to keep it pushing, because there's mad other people that would love to be friends with me. There's mad other people that would love to be around me. There's mad other people that would love to be even near somebody with my energy, near somebody with my light, near somebody with my soul. And the same goes for y'all. So it's like, don't ever have nobody making you feel like you less than. Don't ever have nobody questioning, like, have you questioning your own worth or where you stand, and none of that. Like, just remove them, period. And that shit sounds really hard because it took me mad long. I had friends that was secretly hating me for 11 years. They secretly was hating me, smiling in my face and talking to me and everything, and they secretly hated me. They was talking bad about me, making group chats about me. They was secretly hating me. And when I found out all of this, I took it really hard. Like, I took it really hard, y'all. And I was so sad and everything like that. But I had to realize, like, I got to take accountability. I should have been cut these people off because I saw them and I saw what they were doing. And I'm like, I'm not about to keep letting y'all make me feel like this. I'm just going to remove y'all out of my life because there's no reason for y'all to be here. Because I'm a good ass person and somebody will gladly be around me. Okay, somebody will gladly love to be around me. People get on their knees and pray for somebody like me all the time. I'm super sweet, super uplifting. I can go on and on. Baby, check my resume. I'm not about to keep playing with people's children. So if you don't know how to act accordingly, I'm getting you the fuck out my way, because I don't have time for this shit. I literally have zero time. Fuck is you talking about? Zero time. Because I've been through so much bad that I'm only tolerating good. I don't want nobody to sit here and have me thinking, oh yeah, you should just accept. No, I'm not accepting shit, nigga. I don't accept it. Get out of my face. I want somebody better. I want somebody that's gonna actually do right by me, because if I can do it, then you can do it. Nobody asked me. I do more than what's asked of me. I go above and beyond. Work, friends, family. It don't matter who. As long as you are in my life and you're somebody that I care about, I'm gonna go above and beyond for you. So if you can't go above and beyond for me, get the fuck. I don't have time. And that's on everything. I'm not gonna be anywhere where I don't feel comfortable. Work, if I feel like that shit is suffocating me, I'm gonna be the one to tell y'all I be ready to fucking quit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't. Hi. How are you? I don't give a damn. I will quit. Look, if I feel like anything is disturbing my peace, I'm leaving. Yes, I finally, and you know, it took a long time for me to learn my worth, but now it's here, and I promise myself, I'm making a vow to myself that now that I found my worth, I will never lose it again. I will never lose it again. Like, that shit is crazy how I allowed things just back to back. I was taking back to back L's, but I was only going off of what I learned. So I was like family wise and people friend wise, friends and shit like that. I was surrounded when I was growing up around a lot of people who just accepted things and would let it happen. So I thought that that's what you were supposed to do subconsciously. I knew it was wrong, but in my mind I was like, well, that's the only example that I have. That's all I know how to go off of. It took me all this time, well into my late 20s, to unlearn it and relearn my worth and understand that, and then really like enforce the fact that I know my worth and you're gonna have to treat me accordingly, and if you can't, move around. And that's really hard, and not a lot of people have the opportunity to really take time and step back and unlearn something that you've been seeing your whole entire life, and then try to relearn how to demand people respect you and understand that you know your worth and they need to keep that in mind and not treat you any kind of way. That's really hard. So, but I'm here with it, and she's not going away. My worth is here to stay. So I just feel different. I feel light. I feel better. And for real, I would never, ever allow that shit to happen again. Like, at this point, if you're not talking how I want you to talk, get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of my face. Period. That goes for anybody. You have a good night. Have a good night. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. But yeah. That's all. That's all, really. And I just came out here to rant and ramble. As always, y'all know I be talking. But it's just like, I had to get that off my chest, because I had to really sit down and think. I'm like, damn. I was doing a lot of wrong things. I was seeking validation from men. I was tolerating disrespect from friends, tolerating disrespect from family. Like, I was going through mad stuff. I was going through confliction with myself, trying to fit in, because I felt like I wanted to kind of just be able to blend in with everybody, but I've come to realize there's nothing cool about being like everybody else. It's something phenomenal about being yourself. And I'm never going to try to fit in with anybody ever again. That shit is mad weird. Like, no matter how hard I tried to fit in with people, it never worked. I was always coming off like I was doing too much. And even I knew, I was like, damn, in my soul, I was like, damn, you're obviously doing too much. Just be yourself. And I used to feel like something was wrong with me. Everybody would have me feeling like, oh yeah, you're too jumpy, you're too happy, you're too loud, you're too this, you're too this, you're too this, you're too this, and you're too annoying, bitch. And you're too much of a hater to be around me. And you're too narrow-minded if you're not accepting to different people from different walks of life. So you need to just get away from me. Get away from me. Now I don't give a fuck. I don't give not one fuck, two fuck, red fuck, blue fuck. I don't give a fuck. Like, period. So that's that on that. But now I really just want y'all to really embrace y'all worth, and don't let nobody tell you nothing. Don't take no shit. And if somebody like, oh, y'all don't want no, you got to. Oh, hello, how you doing? Marry you. First of all, me and God are in a relationship, and I'm in a polygamous, I don't know. Me and God are in a relationship, and I'm also seeing Ben Franklin on the side. Like, I don't know if I can take any more. So, but yeah, I want everybody to be happy. And I think that honestly, this is just advice to y'all. This is random advice. So leave them on. I can't do that. I wouldn't be here without them. So, especially God. But this is my advice to y'all. It's completely off topic, completely random. But can y'all really like check in on your friends? And can y'all, when you do check in on your friends, can you actually listen to your friends? And I'm saying not listen just to respond, but listen just to actually listen. And when they tell you, when they tell you things about themselves, don't just brush over certain topics. Really ask them more questions and dive deep. And if they feel a way about it, then they're a fucking weirdo. But can we just Normalize having great communication with our friends, and then just checking in doesn't mean, hey, how you doing today? I'm fine. That's not enough. Can y'all just check in on y'all friends for real? I feel like people just need to understand that. It was completely random, completely off topic, but I feel like communication is key for every type of relationship. And people don't be knowing how to communicate nowadays. Because you got people like me who actually know how to communicate. Hey! You got people like me who actually know how to communicate, and then I walk into your life and I start asking you questions. Next thing you know, everybody crying and shit. And I don't have time for that when y'all should have been communicating with y'all friends. I'm the friend my friends ask for advice and vent to. I am that too. But I have one friend that I be venting to too. When's the last time you checked on a friend? Today. I always check in on my friends. When I check in on them, they be thinking that it's a therapy session, because I be digging. Like, I want to know exactly how you feel mentally. And it's just like, I'm fine will never be a good answer for me. Everything's okay is never going to be an answer, just enough for me. Like, if somebody says to me, like, I'll be like, for example, how's your day today? Like, how you feeling? How's your mental health? Like, I will hit you up and be like, how's your mental health today? I'm not going to ask you just how your day was. How's your mental health today? How you feeling? They're like, oh, I'm feeling okay. Just okay? Why? What happened? Nothing really. I just had an okay day. Well, what happened today? Like, can we do that? Like, can we do that, please? I don't know why we don't do that enough. And then if something happens to your friend, well, I wish you would have came to me. I wish you would have told me. Well, I wish you would have asked more questions. Y'all need to start asking more questions and checking on y'all friends. If y'all really care about them, hey, Nate, if y'all really care about them, check in on your friends for real. Don't just be like, oh, no. You see that phone you be using, you stay on that phone, you better talk to them like you got some damn sense. That's what I'm saying. That's really what I want to give y'all advice about. What she say? I give advice to my friends and don't follow the same advice. Yo, I feel like when giving advice, you be giving some A1 advice, right? But then you wish that advice could really apply to you too. But it's just don't hit the same when you try to give the advice to yourself. You be giving A1 advice and then you be like, damn, maybe I should do that. Nah. I've given some spectacular advice. And I sat down and was like, maybe I should take my own advice. But the advice just doesn't hit. It don't hit like how it hits when I give it to you. Somebody has to retell it to me for it to hit. Like, I'm sorry. I hardly take my own advice. I'm really bad at that. I really am. I feel like I'm bothering my friends. I don't usually tell my problems to them. I just support them kind of without letting them support me. See, I know you don't. Okay, now with that, I know you feel like you're bothering them if you tell them, but it's actually unfair to them as your friend, because how can you call them a friend but you don't allow them to play their role as your friend? Your friends are supposed to be there for you when you're in need, just like how you're there for them. But if you rob them of that opportunity, how could you really call them your friend? You should be able to feel comfortable opening up with them too. And if you feel like you can't with them, are they really your friend? Right. That's real. That's right. They're really not your friend. Because if my friends come to me, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to listen. It don't matter what. If I really care about you, it don't matter what. Allow them to play their role and be there for you like how you're there for them. And if they're not, then they just showed you themselves. Like, they just showed you how they truly are. And you need to take that into consideration, that they really might not be your friends for real. Yeah, just say fuck it. Now, if you, for real, if you don't want to lay it on them too thick, I would, take it in stride. I am. You gotta take it in stride and lay it, like, give them a little bit and see how they react to a little bit of information. If you're not ready to go all the way deep and tell them all your personal business because you don't know how they'll handle it, or if you don't know if they'll give you good advice, start small with like little things that you don't mind talking to random people about and see how they react and see if you get the right feedback. Now, when you're getting feedback from friends, please make sure that the friends that you're getting feedback from are not traumatized and stuck in their own trauma when they're giving you advice. For like, what I mean when I say that, like, don't have them project, like, bring their problem and their drama and their baggage over to you and try to drop that on you and tell you like, oh, when I did this, this is no. They need to be from a neutral, non-judgmental standpoint when they're talking to you, okay? Don't have them, if they start speaking from their own, like, they start pushing their own emotions into your problem, that's when you need to just pull back. And you might not want to take their advice all the way to the heart because they're a little too emotional with the advice that they're giving you in your experience. The person that they were dealing with whomever that happened to, or the situation that they were dealing with, is completely separate from yours, okay? So they need to be able to separate the two. And if they can't, be careful with the advice you take from them, if that makes sense. If I'm making sense, because I'm just, the words are not coming right outright, but let me know if I'm making sense to you when I'm saying that. Because I've seen some people give advice and it's very emotional. And no, nothing is good when you're running off your emotions. Thank you. Nothing's good, ever good, when you're running off your emotions. You should be able to listen to somebody and not be able to bring your own trauma into their situation and then try to give them emotional advice. That shit is not good. Okay, good. I'm glad, because I was trying to get that shit out. But yes, and Nate, yes, I do have a very spicy attitude. I'm Jamaican. We all have spicy attitudes. But speaking of, to my Jamaican, shout out, happy Independence Day to my Jamaicans. Today is Jamaican Independence Day. Okay, I am so happy, so proud, even though I am second generation. All right, I was born in America, but I am Jamaican. All right, and I am so proud. I know I called my mom and my dad. I was like, happy Independence Day. I was so happy. I called all my sisters, happy Independence Day. Because I'm the first one born in America. Everybody else was born in Jamaica. So it's a great day. It's a great day. I was so happy today, y'all. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Oh, really? You know what? I want to learn Portuguese so bad. I want to learn Portuguese so bad. Like, do you speak Portuguese? Oh my goodness. Brazil. I want to go too. I want to see it. I sound like such, everybody says it. Whenever you tell me you're from somewhere, everybody's like, oh my God, I want to fly there. So I don't want to do that. You do? Oh my God. I'm jealous. I want to learn. But first on the list is Spanish. So I got pushed by, first on the list is Spanish, and then Portuguese under. See, look. What does that mean? Can you give me some energy? I don't know what you mean on that. I can't help you with that. I got pushed by a stranger guy because I didn't show him my feet online. I called the police for now. I hate these pedals. I don't know how to. Yeah, y'all deep in BK. Really need you. Yeah, I'm from Jersey, but right now I'm in Brooklyn though. But yeah, Jamaicans is everywhere over here. So yeah, we really spicy. I'm like a light switch. Like, I'm the sweetest person until you say something I don't like. Boom. I go off. I don't got no time. It's real short with me. And watch out for my friends, the ones who try to compare their problems to yours. You should be able to vent and have them listen. I'm in Texas. Hey, shout out to Texas. And what you say? Spanish or Portuguese are really similar. You could do it. Yeah, I'm trying to learn Spanish. My dad speaks fluent Spanish, so I have like knowledge of how to pronounce the words, but I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. So that's really what I need to learn. And then once that, I'm going to slide right over to Portuguese, right on over there. I'm trying to sit with y'all. I love it. I love it. And Texas, I want to go to Texas. Everything look good in Texas, okay? I just want to see it one time. And I almost contemplated moving to Texas, but I don't know where I would move. Like, I don't know where I would move. If I ever wanted to move to Texas, I don't know where I would move. Because one person told me Austin, one person told me Houston, one person told me Dallas. So I'm just like, I can't roll my tongue like the ones who speak Spanish do. See, the rolling tongue, I got that on Liza. Have you, like, I don't know, what is humid as fuck out here, though? What have you been trying to do to work on that? Like, have you been working on the tongue rolling, or you just, like, was like, look, I can't do it, so fuck it. And it's humid out there. See, that's one thing, because I'm natural. Rest in peace. One thing I don't play about is my edges. So if the humidity is busting my edges up, I would be stuck. I would be stressed the fuck out if the humidity busting my edges. I swear to God. I feel like Texas is a very countryside place. And honestly, I don't know, because the thing is, lately, since I've been on like TikTok and stuff, it seems like Texas is not as country as I thought it was. Hey, Dika. What's up? Texas is not as country as I thought it was. Because I thought everybody was riding around with cowboy boots and a big hat and with the straw in their mouth, until I started seeing on TikTok that people in Texas look good. People in Texas look good. I was like, oh, where is he from? Texas. I said, oh, this is why I ain't got no kids yet, because I'm in the wrong state. But, y'all, it's getting dark, too. It's dark, but yeah, Texas, shoot. I seen some men's, honey. I seen some men's. And I was like, nom, 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 delicious. Oh my God. So, yeah. Don't let me get a Texas boy, because something about that, the little accent. But I need to know, can they deal with my attitude? Because I'm very spicy. I'm very spicy. Honey, the men's in Texas is super fine. They look the fuck. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to go down there, because I'm going to have a child on the way. But nah, actually, being in New York, too, some of these men look good, but good. I need them to like my spice, because I got a bad little attitude. And I can admit that. I don't give a fuck. But when I'm into a person, the spiciness just right. And I just feel like, for real, my biggest thing is this. If I'm gonna date a guy, I need to be able to talk shit to you, okay? If you are sensitive and you, I don't want you, okay? Yeah, that's why I'm out in Brooklyn, like, okay, because they know how to deal with my mouth. If you talk to somebody from New York and you cuss them out, it means nothing to them. I love that shit. I love it there. So I love, like, guys that can handle my attitude. I like that. But it's just like, if I can't joke with you, if I can't talk shit to you, then I don't want you. Like, what are you good for? Like, I want to be able to tell you to shut the fuck up. And I'm a little toxic. Like, I can admit, like, I like to start arguments sometimes just so, you know, I can get fucked later. Like, I want you to fuck me. That's why I'm arguing. Like, I can say it. I don't give a fuck. I'm upset because I need it. What you gonna do about it? You gonna drop it off, or you gonna be stingy? And I'm gonna be toxic about it. I'm not gonna say, can I please have some dick? No. I just think it's funny how. Yep. I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. I just think it's funny how, no, shut up. Shut the fuck up. And you know what? I've had exes that they just knew that I was only making that ooh rah rah noise because I needed some dick. I needed him to knock the cobwebs off this. I needed him to handle Charlotte's Web down here, okay? And yeah, so I used to just be on my bullshit, starting an argument, and he'd be like, "Where are you getting all this from?" And then it would just register, and he'd be like, "You know what? I know what you need, and deliver it, and deliver it, deliver it." Right. Who wants to be bored? I need a fun relationship. Like, I just, if you like people, everybody knows that I'm like mad, energetic, fun. Like, I like to have fun. Like, I like to talk shit. I love to talk shit. That's actually one of my favorite things to do. And yeah, and if you can't get with the hectic banter, if you can't get with it, if you can't talk shit back, we are not having a conversation. I want to be able to be like, "What's up, nigga? Your dumb ass." Like, it'd be like, "Shut your goofy ass up." We go back and forth. Okay, I need to go back and forth with you. Yeah, let's argue. It's giving I was on the debate team. I want to debate. And I want to debate when you should drop them draws. And I always win, so drop them now. Deliver the dick. Right. Yeah, like, you gotta have that balance. You can't be toxic, but you could be spicy. Because if you're boring, if I can't make you laugh, another girl's gonna laugh your drawers off. So, but I'm funny. I'm the funniest bitch that I'm the funniest bitch that my exes ever met. Okay? They laugh right out their motherfucking drawers and deliver that dick. Okay? Deliver it. Do y'all hear that? Okay. It was a lot going on there. Shaking up my car. Yeah. Because then now, I'm going to be honest. If you can't, humor is like a big thing for me. If you don't have a sense of humor, that was a car bumping music. If you don't have a sense of humor, then I'm going to be honest. I have a wandering eye. Why am I in sound car? Because I'm at somebody's house right now and it's mad at them in there and it's a lot of noise. So I came out into the car so that y'all could really hear me, because if it's too much confusion in the background, nobody want to hear all that. So, exactly. And I have a wandering eye. If you're boring, like, if you can't make me laugh, we can't talk about nothing. I can't come to you about shit. Like, there's nothing that we have, like, in common, especially humor. You just a stush ass, hard face ass. Like, I don't like that. I need you to be free. I need you to be able to go with me and we can talk with our eyes. Like, I love people like that. I love guys like that. If I go out with you in public, first of all, us going out in public is the first test, because I'll be able to know where you place. If you place in, I might fuck with you, or I'm gonna friend zone you, like, based off of how we are when we go out in public. We don't even have to go to dinner or nothing. We could just be walking to the store. And if you see something, or if I see something, I want to know that you've seen it too. Because that also shows me that you're aware of your surroundings. Because I don't want no ditzy ass, green ass nigga neither. So I want to know that you be looking around and you see shit. And if you see something funny and I see something funny, I want us to be able to look at each other and give each other that look and start laughing. That's what I want. That's called chemistry. All right? Yeah. And then it's like, when you have that bond, that means like, okay, and let's talk about submissive. I don't like submissive men. I don't like submissive men. I need a gentleman that knows when not to be so gentle. Is that so hard to ask for? Like, I need the balance. I need you to know when to tap into your sensitive side. I don't like PDA. I need to know when you need to know when to tap into your sensitive side, and we can communicate and you be compassionate and you all that. I need you to know when to tap into it, but then I also need you to know when I'm wilding and you tell me to calm my dumb ass down. I need you to be able, and I be able to take you seriously, because all this talk about masculine and feminine, that the only way I'm going to be able to submit is if I know that you're capable of being dominant. But I don't want you to be trying to overpower me and force the dominant ways on me. It's just something about your energy and your character and the way you carry yourself as a man that's going to show me that you can do what you're supposed to do, and I can take a break a little bit and just be, a lady. I don't like PA. I don't like PDA though. And I like that balance. Like, okay, and be a bully in the bed. All right, be a gentleman out there in a bully bedroom, bully, drop off that buddy. I need all that. So yeah, and I need to, like, sometimes I'll be wilding, sometimes I get out of control, sometimes I'll be doing the most, and I need you to be able to look at me and be like, you don't have to yell at me and anything like that, because if you're truly like that male, that dominant alpha male, you don't have to raise your voice. It's something about the way you carry yourself as a man that shows me that what you say is law. And if you say this and you give me that look, then I already know that this is what it is. Like, you don't have to yell, you don't have to scream, but it's like, you show me like, look, this is it. Okay? This is it. And I'm like, okay, I was wilding. I apologize. I want the whole yes, I'm not taking nothing less. Like, I want somebody that, and I've had that. So now this is all I'm tolerating moving forward, because before I was fucking with some bum niggas. All right, I'll be the one to tell you. Y'all already know. Y'all see my videos. I was fucking with some fucking bums. Okay, and then I met someone, and he knows who he is, and he showed me, like, you're not asking for too much, you're just asking for the wrong thing, the right thing from the wrong man. And then he didn't have to yell at me. I never raised my voice at him. Like, I was able to, the way he carried himself, I knew from when he walked in the room, this man was like, he gave straight boss energy from the walk-in. And I was like, oh, who is that? Because at first I didn't even check for him. He came to me, he saw me, he was like, I want that. And he applied pressure from the first hello. It was straight pressure. Okay. And then he set that foundation, like, I am the man, and I know my position, like, this is how it's gonna be. And I never questioned, I never was like, oh, da, 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 because I didn't have to. He proved it to me time and time again without me even having to ask, that he was able to do right by me as a man. He was consistent. He was a man of his word. He did what he was supposed to do. So I'm supposed to do what I'm gonna do. Like, and whenever we would have bump heads, if I even try to get my voice out of pocket, like, he'd be like, this has never been that relationship where we started yelling at each other. We need to have effective communication. It's not even like on some controlling shit. He was just like, you can communicate without raising your voice. Let us talk about it. Tell me how you feel. Okay, this is what's going on, and this is what it is. So let's figure out, let's find a common ground and figure out where we should move forward. And I've never had that. So he actually taught me a lot. And because I had that, and now because I know that guys like that truly exist, I am not taking no more bum niggas. Like, y'all could keep that. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing though. You're right about that, Dika. I will say that. But I also did like that. I did like the fact that this person allowed me to maintain my individuality all while being in a partnership with him. Now that's rare, because he allowed me to be me, do me, you know, as long as we respected each other, as long as we had that communication and we set the ground rules in our relationship and we both followed that and we were both honorable and in our actions and, you know, maintain integrity. Like, it was a really, really healthy, mature relationship. So now that I know that healthy, mature relationships like that exist, I refuse to settle for bum energy. Like, what? Because I've had people try to control me, try to tell me what I can and cannot do and who I can and can't. It was never like a conversation. It was like, you cannot do this. You are this, so you do this. And then me, being me, you can't tell me what to do. Because if you tell me what to do, I'm going to show you why I can. Okay? So I start wilding. All right, if you tell me I can't go here, I'm gonna go there, and then I'm gonna show you why you don't control me, because I'm a grown-ass woman, and I'm definitely not gonna take no instructions from a man who don't pay no motherfucking bills, and he don't do no motherfucking thing but be in my ear and cause me a headache and drop off the same dick that my vibrator can drop off. So please don't do it. That's how I felt. So I showed them, but you know, I got a little older. I got a little bit more calmer. But before, I remember I had an ex. Turn this light on. I remember I had a whole ex. This man, I told him I was going to a graduation party. I told him I was going to a graduation ceremony. Y'all, this is a story time. This man sat here and was like, are men going to be there? I said, yeah, but it's a graduation party, like celebrating somebody's success. Like, he was like, oh, so will there be liquor? And I said, yeah. Mind you, this was a high school graduation ceremony, and the sister of the one that was graduating invited her friends to be there because it was just gonna be a bunch of fucking kids. So when I got there, when I told him, I was like, I'm going and a couple of our coworkers are going, he's like, so there's gonna be men and alcohol? And I said, yeah. He's like, you trying to out here be a fucking hoe? You wanna be a hoe? I can't. You're not going to no fucking party. I said, ah! Oh, first of all, who are you talking to? Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to this party and I'm gonna send you pictures of me at the party, nigga, because you think that I'm a child. I've never been that. Like, I am not a child. Who are you talking to? Watch yourself. You're past your place. You're doing too much. Very insecure. It made my stomach turn, and I didn't like that, because if you knew, I need a man that's secure in his position, because it's not like I don't leave. I have men guessing or they question where they stand with me. Like, did he think you need to be a secure? Yeah, he need to be my secure. And that's the thing. He wasn't even like in the same state as me. So it was like, you're telling me where I can and cannot go. Like, I should be with you instead. You're not even around me. Like, who are you talking to? That's just how I felt. And I was like, you know what? You're wild. You're crazy as hell. I don't like that. Yeah, they think that I'm just supposed to be his ball sack and I'm going to go wherever he goes. No, pussy, fuck you. Okay, I'm grown and I'm going to do what I want to do. Like, the fuck? So he sat here and was saying all that bullshit, and we was going back and forth because I said to him, I said, who are you? Do you know who I am? Obviously you forgot, because you clearly lost your whole motherfucking mind, not a piece of it. So yeah, and I went to the party and I enjoyed myself and I got a little tipsy. I don't be getting wild drunk. Yeah, I needed to remind him because he thought this was a game and he was sick. We broke up shortly after because I can never be with somebody that makes me feel like I'm tied to a... How you gonna try to trap me in another state? You mean to tell me I can't go enjoy myself and be there and be the support system for whomever? And you know, you should be able to know where you stand with me. I need a man that knows. And men, and this is the thing, guys be trying to fake. Them niggas be insecure as shit, okay? And if I... How what? They be insecure as shit. And they be trying to fake like they don't care. They care. And it don't make no sense to me, because I just feel like if you felt like, okay, I feel a little uneasy about it, babe, can we talk about it? I'm still gonna go. But we can have that conversation, because I don't understand. When we're in a relationship, every person that I'm in a relationship knows where they stand with me. I big pressure, okay? I treat my man like how I treats my man. So if you don't know where you stand with me, then I need to question your intelligence level, because it's not looking good. It's a bad look. I need to question up here what's going on in this, because it don't make no sense. Exactly. Like, I already got my own insecurities, and you coming in here projecting yours onto me, that's overload. That's overload. Like, let's not do that. If I'm not projecting my insecurities onto you, then don't project yours onto me. This, like, it was crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, this man was a control freak. He really tried to control me. I remember one time he got mad at me because I had this one person that I knew. Like I told you, I had this friend that he was fake as hell though. But he and I had been friends for 11 years. And I knew him when he was a kid. So I really referred to him as my little brother, because he was really like my little brother. He told everybody I was his big sister, and I told him that's my little brother. Even though we weren't blood, that was my family. So when he found out that I was messaging him, like and we've never had no inappropriate conversations. We've never even saw each other on that level. There's an age gap that, like, and I knew you from when you were a kid. I would never look at you that way. So when I was talking to him, he told me, like, if you're gonna go over, because he lived in the same state as him, he was like, if you're gonna go over there and chill with him, you know, just let me know that you're okay. And I messaged him, I was like, yeah, I'm okay, everything's fine, I'm safe. He seen that I messaged this boy, and he was like, who the fuck is this? Da, 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 da. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you yelling? Like, why are you doing all that? And I don't know if it was the kitty cat that got him acting crazy, or he was just crazy already, or the juices got to his brain, plus him being crazy already and insecure. It was a bad combo. So he was yelling at me, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck? I said, first of all, calm the fuck down. Because what you're not about to do is disrespect my brother. All right? That's my whole brother. So watch yourself and watch how you talk about him. Because me and you gonna get into it if you do too much. So tread lightly. So he was like, are y'all blood? I said, no, we're not blood, but that's my brother. You cheating on me, you fucking with a nigga. Talk about he your brother, y'all ain't blood. Da, 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 da. I said, oh no. Like, this is not cute. This is not nothing. This is very, very unattractive to me. This is very disgusting, because you're really screaming at me in the middle of the street over a man. And I bet you he was. I didn't even dare to find out, because I was already mentally checked out on him. I was mentally checked out because I was in his state at his house, and he was screaming. Now all I was thinking is, let me just hurry up and get home. Let me just hurry up and get home and get out of this man's house before I start wilding out and start showing him who's really who. So when I went home, and that's when I got invited to that party, that's when I really started showing him, and I broke up with him shortly after, because I wasn't about to deal with all that. Like, he was doing way too much. Very controlling. I don't like men like that. I don't like no sucker ass shit. I don't like that. That's not cute. It's not a good look at all. I was just taking anything, tolerating anything. And that's what I'm saying. Low key, he had a look in his eye that I did not like. Okay? He had a look in his eye that if I go back and forth with him, it's not just gonna be no argument. That's what that looked like. And I don't like that. Like, cause I need to get home. You know, I gotta sleep. Nah, excuse me. No, ma'am. I'm not about to argue back and forth with this man when he could probably stab me in my sleep, beat my ass while I'm asleep, because he ain't gonna beat my ass while I'm awake. And yeah, he was a little off. That look in his eye, that fire, that shit was really scary. So I was like, let me not even play with him. I'm just gonna calm the fuck down. I'm gonna let him cuss and carry on, and then I'm gonna just leave. And when I went back, when When I went back, I said, fuck that. I ain't going back down there. I ain't going back down there with that man. That man is crazy. He is crazy. And it's always the crazy ones that have the best pipe. Yeah, I was at his whole house. I didn't want my body to turn up missing. Nobody knew, like, my brother knew my location. That's why I was talking to him, because he was the only one that knew where I was at. Like, I'm not about to sit here and not let nobody know where I'm at. And you want to sit here and cuss and carry on. And, man, please. I don't have time for that shit. Look, if you want to fight, I'm really not trying to do that. Like, he was acting like he was trying to get into it. And I'm done fighting men. Like, my fighting men days are over. My fighting women days are over. Like, my fighting days, my hands retired. I did some good work in my day. But they need to go take that shit elsewhere. Nagging another bitch ear, just don't nag at mine. Like, he had too much drama. And a lot of these guys that I was messing with had a lot of drama. They did. I had my own drama, but I don't let my drama leak over. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. If I feel like my personal issues, and that's one thing I think people don't know how to do. If you feel like, yeah, you have to be calm, but if you feel like what you're going through right now in your present day is affecting you and your relationship, hey, T. Lee, that's all right. We just pick up where we left off. You can watch it later. That's not a problem. I'll leave it up. If you feel like what you're going through emotionally in your personal life is affecting you and your relationship, then by all means, please take a moment and step back. Because it's not fair to whomever you're with for you to just emotionally dump on them. That's not right. Like, that's not fair. Yeah, you can allow them to be there for you, but you can just tell them, like, look, I'm going through something. And, you know, if you're emotionally at that point where you're able to work through it with that person, then cool. But if you know that you're clearly bodied by this situation, like this situation has you fucked up, and you know that you're not able to separate how you feel about this and separate that, step back. Like, because that's what my ex was doing. He was projecting that shit on me. And I was like, what's going on with you? Yeah, like, we're grown. Let's talk about it. I'm not afraid to say, like, look, this is what happened. Because it's all about communication. This is what happened, okay? It's really upsetting me. I think I need some time to get it together. And if you are not able to understand that in your big age, then I don't want you. Because there are some insecure people that will assume that even though I just told you that this happened, this traumatic situation happened, and I need time to process it, and it's not gonna be fair to you if I take my anger out on you, and you be like, oh, you just want to go cheat or some dumb shit like that. If you want to break up with me, then just say that. I don't want to be with you, because the way you think is so narrow-minded and so closed-minded that I can't be with you. Because I think that it's a very mature thing for you to do. If you tell someone that emotionally, I'm not where I need to be and I need a moment, I would love for you to be around, but I just need to focus on this. And I know how I get in a relationship, and I just don't have all the energy right now to focus on that. I will revisit that if you are available, if you want to stick around, whatever, but I cannot do both. Mentally, I'm not able to do both. And if you can't understand that, move around. I'm trying to do you a favor. I'm trying to spare you, because you don't deserve that. That's me showing you that I love you for real, because you don't deserve to be a punching bag. And if you want to be a punching bag, then I don't want you, because number one, you're tolerating abuse, whether it be emotionally, physically, I don't know. You're tolerating abuse, okay? Allowing yourself to be a punching bag for something that has nothing to do with you, and you're willingly doing it, that's abuse to yourself. I don't want somebody like that. If you say I'm cheating or I'm trying to leave you, you're closed-minded. I don't want to be around you. Like, point blank, period. All I need right now from you is that I support you. I care for you. Whatever you need me to do, I'm here for you. Okay? And I'll give you some time. How much time do you need? Do you need a specific amount of time? Let's talk. That's what I need. Okay? That's what people need to do. Space is required because personal orders say, and it's true, it don't involve them. And you making my business your business, I understand we a partnership and shit like that, but sometimes, like, let's say it's who needs consistent. And there's nothing wrong with reassuring a man. Now I will say that, but if it gets to the point where, like, I'm literally trying to, like, your insecurities are so bad that it's overwhelming, I don't want to be with that. Because you need to heal. We cannot be together if you're still harboring anger and animosity and paranoia, heavy paranoia, overwhelming paranoia from your previous relationship, and bringing that shit over to me like I did it to you. That's what we're not about to do. You have to go through that healing process. And I be seeing that a lot in men that I be coming across. Like, they don't be healing. Like, men, I already talked about why men be on some toxic shit. I said that in my last video. They don't have the right to, like, it's not, I don't know, things are just not placed in line for them to go through the healing process the way that they supposed to. And that's why they be acting the way that they act, because of how society and everything just plays out. They don't know how to process their emotions, so they come with that bullshit. But I'm the type of person where I'm gonna tell you, if I could see that shit, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be like, look, nah, don't come to me because you're not healed. Let's be friends. I will be supportive for you, but I can't. It would be abuse to myself emotionally if I know that you are not where you need to be, and I'm gonna be taking the lashings from that because you haven't healed from whoever did what or whatever happened to you. I'm not about to sit here and allow you to keep talking down to me and start projecting me and clocking where I'm at and doing all that shit. No. Nah. That's right there is me telling you, yeah. And you have to deal with that. And that's like me saying, abuse me, emotionally abuse me, please. Like, no, I'm not about to, what? If you know your worth and you see that shit, you're like, oh, hell no. You got a lot of baggage. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you got to be able to learn, like, you got to own it and be able to release and heal from that. And it's not going to happen right away. Like, I've turned down people in my life because they were not where I was. And I want to be able to be with somebody who's able to date me and begin new experiences with me. Don't come and talk about, oh, well, Susie or this, that, and person did this to me, so it's really over for you. Nah. I gotta go. Got a blast. I gotta go. Yeah. That whole be tough, you a man, you're not supposed to cry, you da-da. Okay. Like, that's why I can't. I need to be friends first, because I gotta see where you stand, and we really gotta, and I don't mind being around for somebody that needs to heal. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind being around for a man that needs to heal. If I see, like, I'm not about to sit here and just run off the potential, but if I see that you really want to try, and we can be friends, and I'll be supportive for you, and I'll listen to you, and it's okay to let that guard down. It's okay, because I be seeing through all that shit. If you're, any guy that's in my circle knows, I be seeing through all that shit. You're not about to come in here with that hard ooh rah rah shit. I don't like that. Be your real authentic self. And if you be going through a lot, it's okay. Okay? You don't have to sit here and be like, oh yeah, it ain't nothing. I'm da-da-da-da. That's not cute. When you come around me, you be real. If you're feeling down and out about something, if you're feeling sad about something, we need to talk about it. You need to tell me what's really up. Take the mask off for a few seconds, and let's just be real with one another in a safe place where you don't feel like you're being judged, and you don't feel like you have to fall in line or check off boxes, and just be you for 2 seconds and just unwind and tell me what's really going on. And I think that a lot of guys don't have that enough. And I'm gonna be the one to sit here and say that, like, I have female friends. I could easily go to a female. I could easily run to somebody and start talking about my emotions. They already expect it. Oh, you know, I'm gonna be sensitive, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna do this. But a guy, that shit is hard for them. And sometimes it takes a little work. So I don't mind guys coming around me and telling me, like, you know, if they feel comfortable enough to share and go through, have somebody to just talk to while they're going through their healing process. I don't mind that. I'm not going to try to take on your burden. Why is it hard for them? You have to think about it though. Look at why it's hard for them. Look at, like, first thing you think about when you think of a man. You don't think about no guy like being all emotional and shit like that. That's not what society has a structure for them to be. Especially like at all, but really heavily now. Females is really looking at men for a check. If you ain't got no money, we don't want to talk. Like, so it's just, I'm just gonna keep it $1.50. We could agree to disagree. Society has a place for men not to be able to talk about their feelings. They can just go fuck another bitch. Duh. That's how they treat them. So they don't know how to talk about nothing, or they just get up and, you're a man. Go handle you be a man. Be a man. Do this. Be a man. You gotta be a man. You're not a man to me. You can't do this. You can't do that. You know how much weight that is on somebody? How you have to go out in the world and you have to place yourself and have to play and be your best to fit that masculine role. Men they probably are more emotional, but they're not gonna show it. They're not allowed. Okay, go ahead. All right, T-Lee, that's fine. They not allowed to talk about their emotions and be emotional. That's what bitches do. That's how they be treating them. You a female? Why you acting like that? Right or wrong? That's not how they treat them. That's how they treat them. They're not allowed to talk about their feelings. So it's rare when you come around somebody that's like, I don't really give a fuck about none of that shit. Who are you really? And I wish that there was more of that, and maybe, just maybe, things might turn around. Things might turn around for some of these guys. Because you can't come around me with that shit, period. You start wilding, I don't like that. Take that extra hyper masculine shit away from me. What's really wrong? I wish people would do more of that, because these men be out here acting like all they want to talk about, I fuck bitches, I get money, okay.